Hey, my name is Javier Khachadourian. We are brothers with Alejandro. We own a shoe factory in Argentina. We produce mainly outsoles for Adidas in Argentina. And we also have offices in China where we produce shoes for other local brands in South America.
Okay, my name is Alejandro Khachadourian. I also work in our company, a family company. We are very glad to be here. Ars Sutoria is a really very professional education foundation.
Yeah. What is your particular role? What are your interests? Are you designers? Are you manufacturers?
I'm in charge in our company. I'm in charge of all the domestic development for the outsoles. So I'm in charge of traveling outside, looking for the new fashion, the new shoes, trends, and then bring this to our company, to Argentina, and develop it in my country. So that's my main job in the company.
Okay. And you guys can just chat to me. This is, are you?
I'm the general manager of the company. But we always try to approach our business from a technical side. That's why even if like I'm the general manager or my brother is in charge of development but also of sales, we always try to get trained on the technical issues because we are a product company. We do production. So in order to give the best service to our customers, we need to understand what we are producing.
So what have you gotten from this course, generally speaking? Actually, no, specifically speaking. What epiphany moments have you had?
We have to thank Paolo and Andrea very much. Of course, Marie, you, John, and Ars Sutoria as the foundation, because, for example, with Paolo we have talked about shoe last, all the measurements about shoe last. We have many doubts when we came here, and now we are going to Argentina with many doubts are clear for us, and with Andrea about molds. So with those two items about molds and shoe last, for us that is our main job in Argentina. Shula's outsole factory, it's very clear for me. Yep.
Yeah, for us, like all the paper patterns and Shula's measurements was like Alejandro said, the main issue. Like we would love to deepen a little bit more on the patterns making. I heard from Paolo there is some other specific courses, training courses for that. And then, okay, we knew Andrea for before. I mean, we really appreciate that a so professional mold maker like Andrea. I mean, Apego is one of the top 5 or top 10 best mold makers in the world, and he's so like, how to say, so humble to come here and spend part of his time explaining young people about all his really big experience. I mean, we travel around the world a lot, visiting shoe factories, and what I really liked of this course that in only like 4 or 5 days, looking at all the videos that Paolo showed, you can get a really big experience in only 5 days. I mean, many of the experience that we received after 10 or 15 years of traveling, maybe you can get something similar to that in only 5 days by looking at their videos. Of course, it's not the same like staying inside the factory in China rather than seeing a video here, but maybe you can get like 50 or 60% of all that experience in only 3 minutes of video here. So like the videos issue was really a really interesting point. I mean, and the videos were
Very clear. Yeah.
Yeah, very clear and very realistic. That's what really it's happening in the factories nowadays around the world. I mean, it's not just theoretical explanation like you may have in the university.
So then you take this knowledge that you two have both acquired, obviously lots of notes and lots of questions, and you take that and then you sit everybody down when you get home at work and you pass this on to them.
Yeah, we are total our company. We are 4 brothers. One of our brothers, my other brother, he's in charge of sourcing from China. So here we learned a lot of technical words and easier things to explain the production issues or the different components of the shoe. So I will pass all to him and to the designers we have in Argentina who are in charge of the production in China, so that it will be much easier for them to make the sample orders or the production orders. I mean, I think it will make things much more easy in terms of communication with the factories in Southeast Asia.
Great. I guess to wrap things up, who do you think would benefit most from this course? Backgrounds, with the career aspirations. Who would benefit most?
Yes, for sure. In my case, our customers are going to be the most benefit ones. Of course, because as my brother Javier told, we must know all about the theory and the measurements and techniques and of the shoe, everything about it, so we can explain to our customers what is the correct things. For example, a shoe last the measurements of the shoe last must have. What is the correct thing, the correct measurement, length, width they must have. So yes, we and of course our customers are going to be the benefit one. Yeah, for sure.
Fantastic. If somebody's considering taking this, is there anything else you want to say on behalf of the course, really?
I mean, I think it's interesting, like the footwear industry, generally speaking, is not very professional among the world if we compare it to like the finance business or the biological or the bioscience industry or the automotive industry. I mean, the footwear industry, it's always like one step behind in terms of professionalism, and I think these kind of courses really help to get the industry and the people that work in it more professional. So I really, because we are all professionals. I'm an engineer. He is
international commercialization. It's called in Argentina.
So when we started very young in this business, we saw that most of the factories, like in Argentina and even around the world, were not that professional. So it was like a bit of it was not so motivating for us to work in this kind of industry, because we wanted to take advantage of all what we have studied and how we were trained at college. So like finding this kind of trainings motivates us to know that there are people and foundations and institutes around the world that can really take this industry to a more professional level.
Great.
Yeah. No, yeah, I just wanted to say that these 5 days I have talked with many customers about things of everyday job, and I told many of them asking where are you, and the ones we have a good relationship, I said I'm in Ars Sutoria here in Boston making this course. You must do it. You must do it because we are like, my grandfather started the factory, then my father, and we, the sons, continue this, and we have experience, Perhaps Javier is older than me, has a little bit more experience, but nevertheless, you must do it. We make outsoles, for example, in Argentina, and all about patterns. Perhaps I'm not so interested, but I come here and I say, I have to know about patterns. We have to make like a deeper course in patterns, of course, in molds and shoe last and outsoles. So everyone I talk that I have good relationship in Argentina with my customers this week, by WhatsApp, by a picture telling we were in Clark's factory. That was incredible. Now there is very few experiences you can make, same as going to Clark's factory. So most of them told me, okay, where I can upload my information. Okay, enter Ars Sutoria webpage and you have all the information. So it's great. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, congratulations for making the trip and thanks for coming out.
Okay.
And thank you really for your time.
Thank you, John.